Welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments, everyone's favorite news drama. Hashtag save magic, the gathering. So, folks, how's everyone doing today as we continue the journey through the once-in-a-lifetime? This is it. We got 2 weeks till the Magic 30th launch. It's like the final countdown. I mean, that line in the sand is going to go one of two ways. A, it sells out. The suits pat each other on the back, do a reach-around circle, and they go up another 2 floors in the ivory tower. Or B, they realize they overdid it, and they actually have productive, positive change and respect towards the market, the community, all the distributors, the stores, and according to them, the 10 million Magic players around the world, of which 4 million of those Magic players are women. Remember that, folks. Even though the YouTube algorithm now states 2.6% of viewers are now women, we have dropped below 3%, which is an absolute tragedy. And that makes me not want to get a haircut because that just depresses me into the fetal position. So today, I want to remind everybody a couple of important things. Now that we know Hasbro Wizards of the Coast's response from Dr. Blake, and remember, folks, he recommends you do not purchase all of Magic's products. The Wizards of the Coast company themselves has stated their actual recommendation is you're fucking stupid if you buy all. And when they all drop and you can't afford it, it's your fault for being poor and stupid. So I was mistaken for assuming that they just looked at us differently, and I got that wrong. Boy, did I get that wrong. I just didn't think the company to be like, well, yeah, after you fuck yourself, just buy less of our shit. We don't want you to buy it anyways. Oh, okay. I guess we don't have phones. I thought we had phones. Do we have phones? We don't have phones. Maybe it's an out-of-season April Fool's joke. What do I know? So, now that we know all this, and we understand the reserve list has been reprinted in this, there's no spear of the reserve list. Mark Rosewater is obviously the most straight-edge arrow inside the basket of penises. And this is like a last stand. This is pretty much, we're at 2 weeks in, like I said, to the end of this thing. And at this point, I don't expect any official announcement of anything. I think the company is just going to continue to just slosh through the dirt. And, you know, it's such a sad thing. All Wizards and Hasbro had to do, all Dr. Blake, his little PR guy from Wizards, corporate, all he had to say was, hey, I hear everyone's concern. We had a meeting on it. While our pipeline of products and development is already kind of in place and being executed for the next 6 to 9 months, based on all of our customers and loyal feedback and the beautiful 3% women Magic players, I think you're right, and we're going to listen to you all, and we're going to adjust the schedule. But it's going to take 6 months to a year to adjust everything. And we appreciate the feedback. That's all they had to do! That's fucking it! We're not solving the Rubik's Cube! We're not fucking making a Rubik's Cube here! We're not stealing the Declaration of Independence! We're not doing anything! We're literally, that's all it is. It is that simple. Now I understand, when you're way up in the ivory tower, simplistic tasks are more difficult because the air quality, and when you wear fitted suits, they cut off circulation to your testicles so you don't think as straight and you think you're cockier than you are when you're at the table with Mr. Cox. So, I mean, you got to give them a little bit more leeway because of how tight their suits fit. But, I mean, it is that simple. It is that simple. And as with everything in life, the crazier and dumber they are, they don't say, wow, all these people who are spending millions and they love us to death for 30 years. There seems to be a problem, Bob. Bob. And, you know, and instead of just saying, kind of making a product and the people who are buying your product, and instead of trying to work with the 10 million Magic players, they double down and just say, fuck off. And again, if we weren't so price sensitive, and, you know, and the next layer on top of being price sensitive is we shouldn't have been buying all their products all along. And I quote from Mr. Blake, once again, Dr. Blake, I apologize, Blake. You know, he says you should only engage with the products you want to engage with, which is corporate speak where you can remove the word engage and put the word buy. So you should only buy the products you want to buy. So essentially that's, you know, a corporate speak for, you know, you're the idiot and the dumbass who's buying all our products. And as we approach this Magic 30th anniversary event, it's a line in the sand, ladies and gentlemen. I know. We all know it's going to sell out. It's going to be this huge success. They make 50,000 of them. They're going to make over $50 million in an hour or whatever it does to sell out. And it'd be the quickest financial windfall Hasbro's probably ever had. And that's going to give them the green light to destroy everything you believe, you've known, and you care, and you supposedly have a passion for Magic over the last 30 years, and there will be absolutely zero going back. And I've never seen everyone in the Magic world so I have received so many messages of people literally saying, Rudy, I'm one of the Reddit people, I'm one of the Facebook, I've hated you for years, but you know, we have to work together. Like, you know, hey, I appreciate the hate. I still love you. If you like Magic, I'm on your team, even though you don't want me there. Do we have teams? We're not allowed to have teams. Okay. You know, well, that's right. We have to pick sides and hate each other, right? 2022? So, that's all I have today, folks. Just remember, we are 2 weeks out. 2 weeks out, folks. And, you know, Wizards knows it's going to sell out. And all these people on YouTube, Twitch, and Tinder, and Silk Roads, and MySpace, they're all going to stream and make videos of these pack openings, and it's going to make it even more successful. As stated already, you know, we will not be covering and doing box openings of that on the channel, even though if I did do a box opening of Magic 30th and I monetized it, those videos would probably make over $500 a video and pay for literally the packs or boxes. And they would probably get at least 100,000 views a piece. The patrons dictate the direction and the vibe in what I think should be on the channel. Because they're the ones that have supported me. Thousands upon thousands of you all watching. And according to YouTube analytics, and just this week alone, in the last couple days, over 1 million views in a couple days on this channel. It's never happened in the history of 6.9 years on YouTube. Kind of weird, isn't it? Must be those Quinky dinks again. You know, like the whole, when the CFO of Hasbro retired. Quinky fucking dink!